All right, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up the Donna method the fastest way, and I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step tutorial because I did not do that in my last video, and I know a lot of people had questions. Now, this is actually insane. You can set up 15 Donnas or 15 builds with the Donna method in less than a day. Maybe. All right, that might be overkill, maybe a little bit hyping it up, but there's a huge difference in terms of how long it takes to set up. Now, before I continue and show you guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We're on the road to 14,000 subs. Very soon we'll be on the road to 15,000 subs, and I would really appreciate if you guys could help me get there. That being said, just get right into it. Now, for this video, I'm going to be using a new build, but I also recommend you using old builds. Old builds are probably better to do it with just because you already have them saved and it saves you time. So that's what I recommend. But I'm going to be making a build for those who don't have old builds. So I'm going to use this interior score, 7-foot power forward, 215 pounds, 7'8" wingspan with these exact same attributes. I recommend this build if you're going to do this and you don't have an old build that you want to do it on. I just think it's a lot faster with this build than the 6'5", catch and shoot ace. So it's pretty insane. I'm going to show you guys how to do everything. So just follow along. I think you guys are going to love this. It's very easy. I'm telling you right now, very easy. It's actually kind of scary how easy it is. But now the team that you go to does not technically matter. But if you're using the build that I recommend you go to the Hornets just because they're a bad team and it's an easy way to make sure you lose, which funny enough, you actually want to do that with this method. So it's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to do your settings next, and then we'll continue. All right, so starting off, the reason you're using this build is because of the attributes that you start off with. You start off with an 81 standing dunk and a 77 post control, which is pretty darn good. Now, it's going to make more sense. Same thing with the driving dunk 73. It's going to make more sense once I explain everything, but that's why you're making this build, because those attributes are hard to get on any other build, and this seems to be the only build that gets them very well. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to your animations and you want to change your dunk style. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll explain why once we get into the games, okay? All right, so to set up your dunk styles, I recommend you use your signature dunks. If you have any, Shaq or Dwight Howard works. Like, if you have any of them, just put them on. But the reality is you only really need standing dunks. Any of these would work. Like, legit, like, you don't even need that many. You can just use one. Now, if you have the pro big man contact dunks, this does save you a lot of time. I will admit that. So this one is 100% worth it. I do recommend you spend the VC. Obviously, all the VC that you spend, you're going to make back very quickly. So you'll be completely fine. Now, another thing you can do is add 1-foot moving dunks if you want to, just because it'll save you some time in case you get a driving opportunity. You won't have to worry about that, but if you want to add them, just make sure you put the standing dunks for sure though. So that's all you got to do. All right, then just make sure you equip your dunk style that you created, and mine is called JITL. Jesus is the Lord. That's the acronym. That's all you got to do in terms of animations. Then go to your settings, change your game difficulty, make sure it's on rookie, 5-minute quarter lengths. Come down to action replays, turn them off. Highlight play camera cuts off. After basket camera cuts, never. Scroll down, go to short press and hold and make sure that is on. That's going to save you quite a bit of time. And that's all you have to do. Now, all you got to do is go to your first game. And yeah, it's pretty easy. So I'm going to show you what to do once you get to the arena and, what personal goals to pick and everything. All right, so once you get to your personal goals, I recommend you do Rookie Riser. I think it seems to be the easiest one to deal with. Your matchups are very easy to play against, and that's going to make more sense in a little bit. But you just want to skip these cutscenes. Now, this step is very important. If you do not do this, it's not going to work. You're going to have to play an extra season. So as soon as you want to come and talk to the girly pop Donna, who everybody loves, right? Donna's the most beautiful woman in the world, especially on 2K at least. Now, once you talk to her, just go right next to her into the practice facility. You're going to have to do some cutscenes, some interviews. Now, I should do that. I'm going to do this in real time so you guys can see how fast it is. Now, I just recommend you answer any question that you get, and this is throughout the season for fans. This is going to guarantee you to get a couple extra endorsements. So your first season, you're going to make a little extra VC just for setting it up, which is kind of nice. So yeah, it's a little bonus. But this is all you have to do. Now, after that, just make sure you talk to Coach Tucker, and then to Patrick, and then you go into your first game. Once you go to your first game, I'm going to show you how to do everything in real time so you see how easy it is, okay? All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to do this in real time just so I could, prove that it's not that difficult and it's pretty easy. I'm going to give you guys any tips that I can because eventually the AI will start playing you differently, which is going to slow down the method just a little bit. But it's still very quick even when the AI is being annoying. So the easiest way to do this is on defense, put a half-court trap or a zone. It depends on what team you're playing with. Usually the half court trap works best just because the paint gets open eventually. Right now they're refusing. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, come on, man. I'm on video. They're trying to hurt me. But on offense, all you gotta do, and this is why you made this specific build, is post up. Like I kid you not, post up, spin into the post, and then force the contact or force the dunk by holding R2, flicking the right stick up and down, and then you just hang on the rim and you get a technical foul. Now you just gotta do that twice per game. Like literally, you only do it twice per game, and you're gonna be able to skip it. So I'm gonna do it in real time so you guys could see how easy it is, and I'll be able to pretty much skip like the entire season of explanations because you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just get 2 technical fouls in every single game, and you have to play a total of 13 in the first season. Now that is very good compared to the previous way of doing this. This is like 3 or 4 times faster than it ever was. Now, as you can see, like this build is not the greatest build at anything besides dunking. So yeah, just make sure you do that. Now, eventually the team's gonna play you. I would only spin when the defense is like actually on you, because a lot of the times, watch. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. Oh no, I did. Okay. A lot of the times the AI will start giving you space on the spins, and it's gonna like give you some bad animations. So if that's the case, just start backing them down in the post till you get there or close enough to the dead zone area, and then drop step and then hang on the rim after you dunk it. So as you can see, I'm out of the game. Get the first quarter. I simulate. I don't even have to go through a halftime. I skip right through the game, and it speeds this up so much quicker. And this is for the Donna method. This is something we could never do in the past because it wouldn't set up the Donna method properly. And I kid you not, you just want to do this for every single key game for the entire season, which is a total of 12 games after the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get through the season. The only thing that you will have to do is do the cutscenes that you pop up, the endorsement, the patch request, the franchise player quest when you become a starter. That like extra stuff, you do have to go through that. But after your first season, I'm gonna show you what to do, and it's so easy. Like I kid you not, it's so easy. So I'm gonna get through the season as quick as possible, and then show you guys what to do. All right, so this is a quick intermission. I'm trying to do this in every video to try to spread some positivity and some deep thought and deep thinking. Don't worry, the video will come back, and you'll see the rest of the video. But I want to give you the word of the video: love. Now, the definition of love is, to me, best described by the other attributes or the attributes that it brings. So the phrase, and this is a biblical verse, even a biblical verse even says this, says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails is the last part about love. Now, why am I saying this? Because I want you guys in the comment section to spread love. You know what I mean? Talk about the things that you love in life. Talk about the things that, that you believe people should love, right? Show love to people in the comment section. If you see someone commenting, hey, say, hey, you know what? I hope you have a blessed day today, man. I hope you have a good day. That's what I want you guys to do for this video, okay? Now, that being said, let's get right into the video because I know a lot of people get upset at these. So I'll see you guys. All right, so when you get to the second half of the season, it doesn't matter what you pick. You literally just pick a goal, skip this, and then play the next half of the season, which is 6 games, and literally just keep doing the same thing, hanging on the rim twice, getting the technical fouls, getting through the games as quick as possible. Now, after like your 5th game or something like that, you're going to become a starter. Then you're going to have to play your 6th, and then you're going to get like all these quests back to back to back that you have to complete. Once you complete those, you'll be through the season. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of that and then come back at the end of the season when we're about to sim to the playoffs. Okay. All right, so I finished the entire season. I'm gonna be honest with you, like in total time, it took me less than an hour. Like it was really easy to get through the season. I even went to the dentist and came back. I got my braces taken off, so it's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna have to whiten them, so that's the next step. But I'm just gonna get through the season. It's so easy. I kid you not. Once you do this, you're legit done. Like this is all you have to do. You have to do nothing else. I know it's hard to believe, but it's the reality. So I'm going to show you guys everything, and I'm going to explain everything for Xbox and PlayStation because I know a lot of people have questions about that, so don't worry, I got you. Now, when you come to, or when you finish the season, you're going to come over here. You're going to talk to Patrick. You're going to skip these cutscenes. They're useless. Don't worry about what he talks about. And you're going to pick the off-season run or something like that. I forget. Trainer scrimmage. That's going to save you a lot of time. Like a lot of time. Now, if you pick trainer scrimmage, as long as I'm aware, you cannot use the my career skip. No, you can't. Okay. So as soon as you click my trainer scrimmage, literally just run to the building. So I'm gonna run to the building, to the arena, and then I'm gonna show you what to do. Okay? Because honestly, it's pretty easy. All right. So once you get to the arena, you're gonna press X on it. You're gonna get the off-season focus recap. And as you can see, my player sucks. My player's 35% from the free throw line is insane, by the way. 5 points per game is terrible. But this is all you got to do, legit. You know, just pick a shoe company. It doesn't matter what shoe company you pick. I think you're gonna have to re-sign to the team, or you can sign to any team, to be honest with you, or maybe not. No, never mind. So right here, you want to close the app instantly. As soon as that happens, just close that. Right now, the next thing you want to do if you're on PlayStation is go to your save data management, right, and then sync save data. Right, you can turn that on or turn it off. Now, you have to do it yourself. As long as I'm aware, like, since I've already done it, if I click this, it's gonna do it for it by itself. But you have to turn it off, right? If you haven't turned it off, I have already. So after that, once you turn it off, you're gonna upload your data to the storage. As you can see, NBA 2K25, you're gonna upload it, and then once it's done uploading, I'm gonna show you what to do. Okay, just let me skip this. All right, so when you get back into the loading screen, just hit my career, go to the build that you were just on, and then you're gonna go back. You're gonna spawn, or it's gonna load up into the cutscene. You're gonna skip this cutscene. Don't worry about it. Like, legit, don't worry about it at all. And then you're gonna want to run outside. After, I'm also like, this doesn't matter what you pick, but you're gonna have to go through this every single time to guarantee the VC. I know there's another method where you can skip this, but it's like there's like a 25% chance that it works. So I mean, if you want to risk it, it will save you time in the long run technically, but I just don't think it's worth it because you would have to play through the season again. So all you got to do after, you know, skipping the cutscene is run outside. Like, I kid you not, like, you legit just run outside. And you have the quest already in your inventory. You could check if you have it there by going to quests, and it says media day photo shoot, talk to Donna, 2500 VC is the reward. I'm gonna run outside, collect the VC, and then I'm gonna download my data again. So, and I know I'm gonna tell you guys how to do it on Xbox before I explain the rest. But as you can see, solo, boom, go to progression. You can see my VC goes up. I can do it over and over and over and over again. Now, once you do it, you're going to want to close app. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go collect my VC from the other builds that I have set up already. And then I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Okay. All right. When you're done collecting the VC, you just close app, go to upload/download, manage data. If you don't find it when you hit options on the game, go to your main settings on the console. You'll find it and just hit download. Now, it's that easy on PlayStation, and then once you download it, by the way, you just go and collect your VC and keep doing it over and over and over again. And yes, the more builds you have set up, the more VC you make per hour. It actually speeds up the method completely. Now, if you have multiple builds set up, you collect the VC, you quit to the main menu, then you go into the other build, you collect the VC. I'm just saying that so people don't get confused. Now, on Xbox, I recommend you do one build for sure. I don't know if multiple builds is better on Xbox. I don't really know. I guess someone on Xbox would have to tell me. But for Xbox, after you close app during that meeting, that's where you say your data gets saved. So every time you collect your VC, instead of going to upload or download, all you have to do is delete your console from the profile, right? Or delete profile from console, whatever, something like that, right? I think it's delete profile from console. That's all you have to do. And then when you load back in, it's going to download your data, and you're going to be able to collect the VC over and over and over again. And if you have multiple builds set up, you're going to make a lot of VC. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, and maybe 5. I think I have like 5 or 6 builds set up already. So I can make a lot of VC. Actually, well, for sure 3. I don't remember about the other ones. I haven't played the game in a long time, to be honest with you. But yeah, you just keep collecting the VC over and over and over again, and that's how you get it. So I'm going to run it back, and I'm going to explain everything at the end of the video, and then I'm going to finish off the video. So yeah, I'm excited though. All right, so to explain the method again, just remember all you have to do is make the build that I recommended, or use any build that can dunk that you already have, and just hang on the rim twice every game. You only have to play the first season. Once you play through this first season, literally just go through the playoffs. You don't have to win anything. You don't have to win the championship. You don't have to score 120 points. You don't have to get finals MVP. You don't have to do none of that anymore. Now, just make sure you go through the off season, you save your data before completing the cutscene where they're asking you about your season goals, and then you just go through every time and go collect your Donna VC, and then download your data. Obviously on Xbox, you delete your profile at that point after closing app. It's very specifically on Xbox. Make sure you close app. So that's the method. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I kind of broke down everything. Now, if you have any questions regarding if you can get banned, last time this method was working the way it is now, nobody got banned. And some people told me straight up they made millions of VC. I'm not gonna say how much I made, but I believe them. You know what I'm saying? So it's at your own risk. Me personally, I don't care about the game enough to not worry about getting banned. Like, I don't care if I get banned personally. And I believe everybody should have that mindset regarding this game specifically. So it's up to you. Do what you want to do. Just know that there is a risk that you do get banned, and that's just the reality of it, you know? Small risk, I would say. Now, that being said, how do you spend your VC? I know I'm going to get this question, but the easiest way to spend your VC is just spend it on a build. If you already made the build before you uploaded the data, you can just spend the VC on it no matter what. But if you make a build after it, make sure you make the build before you collect your data and then upload again. That way you don't lose the build after upgrading it. Just quick reminder, please. I know a lot of people lost builds because of it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hey, just remember, Jesus loves you. Jesus paid for your sins with his own blood. On Judgment Day, when God asks you, why should I let you into heaven? Your response better be because Jesus already did all the work. And that's how you get to heaven. Just have faith in him. Anyways, God bless you guys. Take care. Goodbye, okay? See you guys later.